Hi YouTube! So this is our to be read video for September. We're each going to be reading and reviewing 6 books, one of which we're going to be choosing for each other. The only rule with that is that the book we choose has to be on their to be read shelf. So the book I chose for Robyn this month is a book that she already had but has not read, and the book that she chose for me is a book I already had but I had not read. I actually have 7 this month only because I started this first one already, and so I figured I would add it in, and that is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone or Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I have both copies, so this is the one that I pulled off the shelf. I am about halfway through it. I just figured I would read all these books up until Christmas time, so that's why I started this one. The next book is actually a movie that I saw starring Jennifer Lawrence that I didn't know was a book until a few months afterwards, and that is Winter's Bone by Daniel Woodrell. I'm actually really excited for this because I really enjoyed the movie. This is about a 16-year-old girl named Marie who's trying to take care of her 2 younger brothers, and an officer comes to her house one day saying that if her father skips bail one more time and doesn't show up for court, they are going to be taking their house away. So she goes off trying to find him and bring him back dead or alive so that they can keep the house and she can still take care of her brothers. The third book on my to be read list is one that I mentioned in our introduction video, and that is I Like Him, He Likes Her by Phyllis, Reynolds, Naylor. I am also about halfway through with this. This will probably be the first book I review just because I already started it. It's about a girl named Alice and her experience through her freshman year of high school. So far I'm really enjoying it. It's a really light read. It's nothing too in-depth or deep, but it is fun. The next book that I will be reading is Boy Meets Boy by David Levithan, and as far as I can tell, this book is just about relationships, different relationships, platonic and romantic, intertwining. I'll read a little blurb on the back, or it's this little thing right here. It says, love meets love, confusion meets clarity, and boy meets boy. I really enjoy David Levithan's books, so I'm excited for this one as well. The 5th book I will be reading is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. I've actually been really interested in reading this book for a long time, but I didn't own it, so I just never had the chance to read it, and I saw it at the Barnes & Noble by my house in the bargain section for like $3, so I ended up buying it, and I'm really excited to read it. It seems really quirky and weird. I'm not even really sure what it's about. The 6th book I will be reading is Fathomless by Jackson Pearce. Also excited about this because it is a retelling of The Little Mermaid, and being a Disney fanatic, that is really exciting. Plus I've been wanting to read some of Jackson's work for a long time. And the book that I chose for Devon is I Am Number 4 by Pittacus Lore. It's the first book in the Lorien Legacies trilogy, and I chose it for her because she bought it a couple weeks ago, and I'm interested to see how she likes it and if maybe it's a trilogy that I want to get into. So the first book that I'm going to read this month I mentioned in our introduction video, and that's Perfect Chemistry, and I actually started it. I'm almost done with it. It's really good so far, so I am excited. I might have to add the 2nd book to my to be read pile this month because I anticipate going to buy that soon. The 2nd book that I'm definitely going to read this month is Amelia Ann is Dead and Gone. The story actually follows a girl named Becca, and she finds Amelia Ann's body the day after her graduation, and her whole life starts to change from there. This was actually a book I think John Green recommended, and he hasn't really steered me in the wrong direction with any books before, so I'm excited to read it. The 3rd book that I chose, I wanted to save this for October, but I figure I can't wait. It's about the 2nd Civil War that we fight in our country, and this Civil War is fought over like the value of life, reproduction rights. They decide that from conception to age 13, life is invaluable. Between the ages of 13 and 18, parents can decide to unwind their children, use them as donors basically. It follows, I think, 3 characters whose parents decided to unwind them, trying to survive. It sounds creepy. So the next book I decided to read is 20 Boy Summer by Sarah Ockler, and it's about a girl named Anna and her best friend Frankie who decide that they're going to, have flings with 20 boys this summer in order to find their summer love. But what Anna hasn't told Frankie is that she already had her summer love with Frankie's older brother that had died the year before. So it sounds really interesting. It's a summer book. Summer's almost over, so it's time to read it. The 5th book that I'm going to read actually comes out November of this year. It's called Black City. I don't know a lot about this book, but I know it's after another bloody war, and there's two different types of people trying to live together, and it's sort of a Romeo and Juliet with aliens. I could be saying that wrong, but I'm interested in finding out what that's going to be.
My pick for Robyn is Jane by April Lindner. I basically chose this because the cover was pretty, and all it says, it doesn't have any synopsis or anything on the back. All it says on the front is, what if Jane Eyre fell in love with a rock star? And Robyn really likes Jane Eyre, so it'll be interesting to see if she likes this one.
Alright, well, thank you for watching our video, and we'll see you next time.
Bye! Hi YouTube, this is our TBR video for September. I told you, in November. It's not a leap year, so yesterday you're due. Every time I say September, I go into that dialogue. Why? I don't know.
We should watch The Little Rascals.